So, okay, the tape is rolling, and I mean, we actually at the Jungle Bay Resort in Spa now, and we are talking to Thea Lafond, Dominica's golden girl, who has just where we've just ended another happy occasion and another occasion in which Thea has again been recognized for the contribution that she's made to this country by way of her winning of the gold medal at the last Olympics. But it's more than that too. I think it's the celebration of Thea as a Dominican who has really put Dominica on the map continues. And Thea, this afternoon, it was interesting to see, how people sort of celebrated you, how they expressed, and the continuation of the expression of joy, and satisfaction and happiness by Dominican people about you and what you've done. And we've also seen that people have expressed, many of the businesses here have expressed their determination, have expressed their willingness to assist you in whatever you're doing. How do you feel about this event?
I think the event, which I hope to say that is the inaugural event, was a great success. It was a great opportunity to talk with a lot of business owners and small and large businesses in Dominica about how they can help me kind of forge a path for the next athletes coming behind me. And I think that slowly but surely people are realizing that it truly does take a village, as I always say, and a large part of that village is ensuring that we have the proper resources. It might not even always be monetary funds, but just having people and having young people have access to the resources they need is very important. And so today we spoke about our three major plans that we're hoping to see be created in the next couple years. The first being, of course, a track and field stadium and facility here on island. And the next being our small Maho project that has already been started, and we're due to break ground very soon to build a field facility right there in Maho. And our last was actually just providing shoes for the young athletes that are in need. And we were able to not only discuss what those needs are, but then actually able to have conversations after I presented and talk about how can we quickly get these steps going to make sure that these goals are met. And so I'm very happy with what we did here today. I look forward to working with not only the businesses that were here today, but the businesses that are maybe looking at this video right now, wondering how they can help. And I'm very, very excited for what the future holds.
Okay. What details can you share with us on the projects that you mentioned? Okay.
Sure, yeah. Well, our first major project will be a track and field stadium and facility here on island, in which we're working with the government to develop. I am asking people to, realize that this will take some time because it is a large endeavor. Hopefully within the next couple of years we will have a facility here. And we want something that is world class, meaning that is a place where our athletes can have top of the line training, but also a place where people can come and train also overseas, a place where we can host major track and field meets and where our athletes can qualify for major events around the world. The next will be this.
Before you go on to that, with regard to the track and field, do you have any information at this point, perhaps in terms of a time frame or timeline?
So the time frame we currently have right now is 2 years. The most difficult situation at this moment is ensuring not only the land, but the proper land. As you know, Dominica has so many different types of soils, being how vivacious and porous our grounds can be. And we don't want to place a very expensive track on land that is not strong enough or suitable enough to actually hold the weight of it all. And so right now that is our greatest kind of focus right now, is ensuring that while we do have the means to build, is ensuring that it's in the correct location. The next project is the Maho project, which is a field initiative near and dear to my heart, given that I am a field event athlete myself. We'll be building triple jump and long jump runways along with throwing circles and a net. Today we presented the price points of these items and also opened the floor for businesses to actually donate towards specific items along that product. And I'm very excited to say that we have a few items already paid for by the end of this meeting today, which I'm very grateful about. And we look to have that all completed within 6 months, I believe. So very soon, I will be breaking ground, I believe no later than February.
Okay, you say you expect it to be completed within 6 months. Do you already have all of the resources? Money and whatever else is needed to get it done?
The money, we will always take more funds, of course. but we've already partnered with the council at Maho on the school in which the facility will be built near, in the Maho field, and everything is already in place. So the best part about this is we're actually reaching out to the public and the private sector at a point where we already have the ball rolling, right? And so it's not asking to get things started. It's just helping fund what's already being started. You know, you're coming in on a project that we've already established a couple of months ago, and which is what I really wanted. I didn't want to ask to get things off the ground. We already took that. We took that on, and it's already off the ground. We're just asking for your help to get it to the finish line.
How much is the project estimated to cost?
Estimated worth about $55,500 EC dollars, and we are well a few $1,000s into that already, which is great.
Yeah, what sort of assistance are you looking for? I mean, how would you like the public, businesses, whoever is interested in assisting, how can they assist?
Well, that's a great question. How can you assist? Well, currently, I just posted the GoFundMe for the facility in Maho on my Instagram. So if you can go to @Thea Lafond on Instagram, you will find the link right there. You can donate directly. We're also accepting funds via the DOC. Just please let us know on an envelope or on the check, however you want to, that this is where you want the money to go to, and that she'll be there. And I also invite you all to please reach out to the DAA also. We're under Mr. Brendan Williams, and he is the one that we've really been partnering with, along with Fabian Floral, on the Maho project.
Okay. Right, there is one more.
There is one more, and it is near and dear to my heart. And it is a simple goal of putting shoes on the feet of young athletes that are not able to provide or afford for their own. We did an event 2 months ago when I came back to Ireland after winning the gold. And I realized that there were some young athletes that were participating barefoot. And you know, you talk to children very casually and you ask them what's going on, or did they just forget their shoes? And the answer was just, no, I came with my school shoes and I can't get them messed up. You know, I go to church with them too. And so I'm just participating barefoot. And I looked at that and I said, that is such an easy thing to fix. And so the plan is to partner with my current sponsor, Adidas, and in doing so, raise funds to help also cut the costs of purchasing shoes for the children at need. And I'll be working with the club presidents from around the island to really figure out and really hone in on the athletes that need it the most. That way we're in the communities and we get the information we need to most directly help the athletes.
Okay.
And so we will also be accepting funds for that, and I will let you know about that project funding a little later down the road.
Okay, so there you've outlined projects that you are working on, you're part of, to help other people, athletes, you know, and they help you helping you to realize your dreams as well in terms of how you like to contribute to the development of sports.
Yeah.
But what about you? I mean, after all of this, you know, what happens with Thea Lafond herself, other than her efforts to help develop sports?
You know, I think in the short term, it's rehabbing this knee. I know everyone saw me on crutches and a knee brace,
right.
and ensuring that physically I'm there. And then going into my track season next year, I'm not done yet. So, you know, I'm still very much so still an athlete.
Right.
And I'll be focusing on that. And moving forward, we'll see. I may return to the classroom. I may go into, who knows, nonprofit work, because this has turned into something that's near and dear in my heart, the ability to give back. Maybe even coaching. Well,
I didn't get that slide.
Maybe coaching.
Coaching.
We'll see. We'll see if that's in the
Okay,
future.
it sounds as if you've stopped. You have not talked about continuing to compete.
Well, I will. I
You-
will be.
you will.
know,
Oh.
I'm taking it 1 year at a time.
Okay,
I turned 30 this year. I would like a family and such.
right.
And if I am able to compete at the LA 2028 Olympics, I will certainly be there.
All right. Okay. Life beyond. Well, your family. Your family is part of that. But I mean, somebody was telling me today, you know, while you were talking, and we were having a little side discussion, and the person said, you know, this lady, quite apart from being very intelligent, I mean, she is so diplomatic, you know, with her. I mean, she handles questions very well and really gives, you know, very diplomatic answers. And you know, one suggested, well, maybe she's now an ambassador for Dominica, right? But maybe, who knows, she probably has a career in the diplomatic field. What do you think? What's your view on that?
I don't know about that. You know, you start diplomatic, sure.
Right.
If if you're talking truly political, I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
And it's not the first time someone's mentioned that.
Right.
And I am open to maybe dabbling, but I really want to be on the helping side of things.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, because it would just
Politics
be
gets in choppy waters.
some people might say diplomacy is perhaps not necessarily. It can operate independent of
That's
politics.
true, yes.
You know. So who knows? You're now Dominica, and everybody thinks that you're going to make a great ambassador for Dominica in your current role. So it would just be taking a little higher, you know, just elevating, you know, to another level, right?
I'm not closing the door on that.
Okay.
For sure.
Right.
But I'm not quite sure if that's what I want to do. I'm
Okay.
loving being an ambassador.
Right.
I think it's just honestly an official title on something I've already been doing, advocating for my country wherever I go and attempting to represent us in the best light. But further than that, we'll see what doors open.
Right, but you did already mention that perhaps coaching is something you might turn to after athletics, right?
Yeah,
Meaning,
maybe.
your career in athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, but Thea, well, thanks very much. You know, you're a wonderful person. I mean, quite apart from the achievements that you've had for Dominica so far and for yourself, getting to know you personally and everybody I speak with, you know, of one voice. She's just a wonderful person.
Thank you.
Other than the tremendous ability that she has as an athlete and what she's done for this
Thank
country.
you. That is the greatest compliment I think
well-
anyone can give me. And a major thank you to Dominica News Online for being here and taking time out of your day to listen to us.
Thank you, Thea, and all the very best. Okay. That was good.